March 20th. Nope. March 29th, 2020, 6:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. From here on in, I shoot without a script. Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. My name's Kid Venicus. I think, is that username still applicable now that I'm 19? It's been a while, right? So here's the deal. Let me update you on what's happened in my life. Let me turn on this light. All right. So I'm now 19 years old. I am going to college to become a film major, or getting my degree in film, getting a Bachelor of the Arts, and I am about a week into quarantine. As everybody watching this as it comes out now knows, there is essentially a nationwide quarantine going on to prevent the spread of COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. I'm hoping that, starting this now, I'll be able to watch this in a year. Not be able to watch it because I physically get repulsed when I watch my own videos again. But I'll also be able to reflect on this time and have a log of what I did, what I hope to remind myself of, and what it was like to be in this situation, as well as just get back into vlogging, making content. It's a little bit more short form, more on the cuff. But I think it's gonna be real fun. So I hope you bear with me as I start this process again. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm not gonna make any promises. I think that's the important thing, that I go in with this being exciting, not necessarily having expectations of myself to make it a certain level of professionalism, allowing myself to grow through content. I think is going to be really important. That being said, I am now in an apartment space. The apartment space is the top floor of my mom's house. They're completely separated, the top and bottom part. And so the top part is completely my space. If you guys are interested in a room tour, like a house tour, let me know. I can totally cover that. But otherwise, I'm cooking dinner. I'm gonna have some beans and rice, and I was just playing some Animal Crossing New Leaf. I may continue to do that, and also maybe a movie night. So let's see what happens. Probably one point of interest. I have been going through, it was this bin was full of Legos, as well as some other bins, and so I've gone through and color coordinated them to the best of my ability. Some doors and stuff have yellow doors as opposed to the trim, but I didn't want to necessarily separate those. If this will focus. Thank you. But I'm going through a lot of my old instruction manuals and building sets to build things similar to these. So this is the Weasley's house from Harry Potter. That's part of a Lego Pirates building fortress. And then I've also got an Avengers scene where apparently Thor has been taken out by the mighty Hulk. People have lost their hair in Quidditch. The tower is broken down, but she's still sitting. There's just a lot of craziness happening over here. So my kitchen currently looks like, I guess a Lego tornado went through it, but rest assured, this is a somewhat stable level of organization and chaos. So one of the most important things to do during quarantine, when you're stuck in the house, and you don't know entirely what to do because your classes haven't started yet, they start tomorrow, which are all going to be online. You have to find ways to keep busy. I've been doing that primarily recently 3 ways. Number 1 is watching YouTube. More specifically, here's my favorite channels that I've been watching recently. Steven Vlog. I've loved his content for a long time. I think you can go back to some of my videos in 2016, and I'm recommending his content. 2 of the people I'm very thankful for on the YouTube scene are Steven and Mallory George, also known by Steven Vlog, Steven Plays, and Mal Makes. I also recommend Happy Console Gamer. I met him back at Portland Retro Gaming Expo in 2014? So long ago. Scott the Woz. I've been watching his content. I was originally a little bit wary of it just because I didn't entirely know what it was like. But I've really, really enjoyed watching his stuff. And I've been watching Catechorus. I've also been watching him for a long time. That along with Twitch. With Twitch, I watch Steven Vlog a lot. Steven George. And I also watch my friend Dids Live. He's still streaming, and it's great to be able to see him and still support him. Second, I've been playing games. I got Animal Crossing New Horizons, which everybody and their mother has been playing. I've also restarted my file on Super Mario Odyssey. But the mobile games that I've been playing are threefold, really, right now. One is Marvel Contest of Champions, which is a pretty fun action game. Number 2 is Disney Heroes Battle Mode, which may be my favorite just for the characters. It's a Disney, Pixar, Muppet RPG battle game. It's not as complex as Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But it's so fun, and I really enjoy being able to see the two characters. Basically, they have these things called friend campaigns, where you go through and you get a brand new storyline depicting two of the characters in this world. So it may be something more normal, like Hercules and Megara from Megara from Hercules, or it could be things like Gaston and Miss Piggy. That I really enjoy because it's unique. It reminds me a bit of Kingdom Hearts in that way. And the third one, which I had already talked about a little bit, is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's a massive RPG spanning all of the different eras of Star Wars content, the prequels, originals, sequels, as well as Clone Wars, some Legends content through the Old Republic, Solo, and Rogue One, and Rebels. But those 3 I've been playing, and what I'm about to do is I have a bunch of the in-game currency for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So you get these things called, I believe they're Chromium packs. You unlock them with 250 of these coins, and you may get character shards, you may get items. I have a bunch saved up, so I'm about to open probably about 80. So let's see what I get. It'll be real fast-forwarded. Basically got fat load of nothing except for a gear piece for the Scarif Rebel soldier and some character shards to be turned into shards for the shard store to get some stuff to upgrade my Bastila Shan. If you've never played Galaxy of Heroes, you probably didn't understand what that meant. Now I'm going to load my dishes into the dishwasher and possibly have a little bit of a cookie. I guess for the more recording aspect of this video, these are pieces of garbage from something I ordered on Amazon. I ordered some measuring cups, but instead of putting them directly into the trash or touching them any more than I could, I put them on the ground, and they've been sitting there for about a day, so I'm probably good to pick them up. But that's one thing that's happened. Here, if I bring you over here, that I also left the box, the Amazon box here in the corner, because I don't want to touch it any more than I have to, because if it has coronavirus and I touch it, then I touch my phone, then it touches my pillow, then it touches me, or living with OCD in a time of this kind of virus is not very fun, let me assure you of that. Dishes are out of the sink and they're in the dishwasher. I'm about to go start the dishwasher. Dry hands are also something very common, especially if you have OCD like me. It's not usually this kind of OCD, but it's kind of coming out right now. With the snap of my fingers, all of this mess will cease to exist. Oh, look! I even changed camera angles a little bit. How nice. So, I'm at the end of the day. I worked a little bit more on Legos, so that was fun, trying to rebuild a kind of Pirate Cove thing. And I want to introduce something just to give myself a little bit of a challenge and to see if this can also help me be more productive. So I'm going to make goals for tomorrow. I'm going to shift over. I'm going to have a graphic pop up here. My goals for tomorrow is to fully edit this video, to be attentive during my online classes, and to clean up my kitchen a little bit, whether that be organizing my Legos off my table a bit more, or it's mainly just the Legos. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked this, please consider sharing it or liking it, and subscribe, and let's see how this goes, guys. I'll talk to you later.